Aquaman and the Lost Kingdom has just released a brand new trailer, and guess what? She is not in it. Hello ladies and gents, welcome back your lovely faces. Like I said, Aquaman, they've released a brand new trailer for the sequel, and she is not in it. Well, she is, but she's in this little scene right by here, which, if I believe correctly, I have a full shot by here, but she's actually by here now. She's with Nicole Kidman, and they're both lying down, and they've cut the bucket. But if this is the actual the storyline they're going with, which in the comics, you know, they get rid of everyone, you know, basically of the bloodline, that sort of thing. And obviously Aqua Baby also in the comics, just to make it more gritty as they were. But that's not the funniest part of this trailer. The trailer looks alright, you know, it looks like a normal generic superhero movie, enjoyable but forgettable. It's not like the Batman or the Dark Knight or Endgame or even Spider-Man No Way Home. But this is, like I said, not the funny thing of it. What it is that AH fans are having a meltdown online. And we got by here, this one by here, where TF is Mera. The movie is literally about his family and their newborn child, and she's barely there because they wanted to focus on brotherhood. Yeah. James Wan actually said this. They all knew what, if the first one was a success and they were moving forward with a sequel, it was going to focus on a buddy cop genre. The first one was an action rom-com, hence why she was one of the main characters. Not the lead, as she says, but she was one of the main. And you got that by there, and then you got a lot of people replying to her. They've cut her out of the marketing. LMAO, AH is so toxic, they axed her from the promo. This was always the case of the movie from the beginning. It was always supposed to be a buddy cop movie. Calm down. Mera is not a main character. I find that funny because the person who has tweeted this is called Mera. But then you got Captain Deadpool. It's about Aquaman versus Black Manta, not Mera versus Black Manta. Homie didn't listen to a damn bit of dialogue in this trailer, which they didn't. Then you got Unbothered Carrie, which this is what true. If they are basing it on this comic storyline, she's barely there because her character has little to do with the story in the comic. Unless they turned this into some inbred marriage, she isn't of bloodline. Not of the bloodline, plus barely in the comic equals not a focus of the movie. End of story. But this is a funny one. Someone actually just, oh no, she's here, look, circled, she's right by there. That's it. You know, I find that really funny. But then you got a few other things. Yes, that's what this movie is about. She's dead. Does he know? Yep, that's the reason. Yeah, sure, that's why. You got, you know, this guy like, well, really? You know, yeah. Manuel said she's in the movie, which, you know, she is, but only for like 11 to 12 minutes. And you got, does he know? And then we got this one as well, which is really, really good. Aw, lying, a turd, not in the trailer. Well, what do you know? All is good now. But then we got a couple things we're going to go by. We don't want to see them, because I've looked at them and I was like, oh my god. But anyway, this one by here. No, she's barely there because the character's actress was found guilty of lying in court. Amber Turd is a groomer, so good decision. They removed her from the movie. They haven't removed her, sadly. She is still in 11 to 12 minutes. Then you got by here. She's trash, and if they kept her in the movie, it would be box office suicide. Makes the story better. Mera dead means that kid in the last piece of her, he has fuel to his fire. There's that whatever. Then you have you new to the planet, and there's just so many things going on. But like I said, there is a couple of really good, cool shots in this. Like, you know, this is an alright one. But we got like this one by here, which to me, I thought I was watching a Lord of the Rings Return of the King movie, because it does look like one of the Ghost Kings. But then you also got, you know, that shot there, obviously. Obviously, you got Arthur with his family. But we also got a few more like that one there. That's kind of cool, you know. But then you got Aquaman looking all shiny. But then there was one shot which I was like, you know what, that looks pretty cool. But sadly, Warner Brothers seem to be doing to visual effects artists what Marvel do. And that is making them do shots incomplete to put into trailers and stuff. In motion, this doesn't look that bad, but you can see it looks unfinished, which is sad. You know, Marvel have been accused of a lot of horrible things recently regarding the people in the visual effects industry because they underpay them. They ask for things to be done literally couple of weeks, couple of days. I need it done now. And some of these people, they're not even getting paid overtime if they're staying at the office to do it. Hell, you had that one woman for Marvel. She was fired because she was telling people, oh, that visual effect shot is fine. And it was an absolute stinker. There's so many stories going on, and Variety just did that piece as well, the hit piece on Marvel, and showing, well, not Marvel, actually, it was Disney. And they were showing how Lucasfilm, Marvel Studios, and Disney, they're being run into the ground, and they're destroying the legacy of what Disney is. You know, Disney has been around for 100 years, and you've got all of this going on, and it seems to be they are literally trying to ruin everything they can. But again, no, they're probably thinking, oh, this is what everyone wants. No, it's not. Listen to your audience. They're the ones who know what they want to see. But again, no, with Marvel, Disney, Warner Brothers, you know, because this film has had abysmal test screening results. People are walking out. And you've got a film like Wile E. Coyote versus Acme, which Warner Brothers were like, oh no, we're going to shelve that. That movie was having outstanding results from the public who enjoyed it. But they were like, oh yeah, we don't want to do that. We're going to do it as a write-off. Which goes to show the leadership at Warner Brothers. They have no idea what they're doing. But that's what we got, ladies and gents. Let me know what you think of this down below. Have you seen the trailer? How long do you think she will be in it? Do you think they're going to cut it down a little bit more? Because with this promotion, with her literally not being in it, I can't see it doing a lot of promotion for the film. And that's probably why she's moved to Spain as well. If you are new to the channel, please like and subscribe. Hit that notification bell for future updates, and I'll see you soon.